On today's episode of Green Bay Nation, Aaron Rodgers sent a message to the rest of the NFC with a dominating performance, and what can we expect out of a Patrick Mahomes-less Sunday night matchup? But plus, where are the go-to spots in Kansas City to watch a Packers game? We'll show you. That's coming up next on Green Bay Nation. Hello, welcome to Green Bay Nation. Lily Zhao here once again, and guys, we're entering week 8 and here to chat everything about the Green Bay Packers. You know these guys, Andy Herman, editor and writer for Packer Report and creator of the Pack-A-Day podcast, and down there, Marcus Eversole, radio host on 107.5 and 1400 The Fan. Well, guys, it took 7 weeks, but man, this offense has been fun to watch. They dominated the Raiders 42-24. Green Bay now 6-1 at the top of the NFC North. Things are looking good, but guys said this can still get better as an offense. But let's start off the show by talking about Aaron Rodgers. I mean, it's crazy to me that in his career, he has never had a perfect passer rating before in a game. Becomes the first Packers player to do it. And guys, a phenomenal performance by number 12.
Absolutely, and you just hit on it right there. I mean, to think the highest rated passer in NFL history had never done something related to the passer rating is just absurd, and he did it. It just tells you how outstanding he was on Sunday. And I think if you break down the numbers, his 25 completions, to think how he spread the ball around, 10 completions to running backs, 11 to receivers, 4 to the tight ends, and touchdown spread beyond all 3 of those position groups. So he's spreading the ball around, and you just look at, it's like in baseball, the optics of a pitcher's ERA when he has a really bad game, it just inflates. When you throw for 429 yards and 5 touchdowns, his numbers now, after that Raiders game, they look like MVP numbers.
They did, and I was totally shocked when the statistic came out that he had never done it before. I just assumed that he had done it multiple times, not just one time before. So an incredible game, 6 total touchdowns, no Davante Adams, banged up wide receivers. Like you said, everyone was involved, 8 different receivers, all of them caught at least 2 passes, all had at least 25 yards, 5 of them had touchdowns. It was a phenomenal performance all the way around, and this is, you know, just is one of those vintage Aaron Rodgers games, as good as it gets, and it was fun to watch.
And you guys bring me to my next point. So we all knew it was going to take some time, but do you guys think that this is kind of what they wanted the offense to be in the offseason now that we're kind of midway through the season? Because like you mentioned, Marcus, he spread the ball around to about 8 different guys, a bunch of guys scored, and again, like you mentioned, Andy, no Davante Adams just yet. So is this what this offense is supposed to look like?
I think LaFleur gave a great response to that after the game when he was asked that question, and, you know, he's like, sure, I guess. You know, anytime you score 42 points and pile up yards the way the Packers did, that's great. They'll take that every single time. Now, what's encouraging is that the Packers are winning games and having good offensive showings with different formulas. On Sunday against the Raiders, it was Rodgers throwing for 429 yards. They basically abandoned the run game. They're sticking with whatever works, and what was working on Sunday was the pass. They scored 42 points. Yeah,
I love the game plan. Anytime you can have 500 yards and 42 points, that is a fantastic performance. Don't care who it's against or how you did it or who was missing. With Davante Adams potentially coming back, yes, you have more opportunities and options of how to beat a defense, but this is as good as an offense can look, and it's been so exciting to see it get incrementally better week by week. You go back to the preseason, even some of those inter-squad scrimmages against the Texans, we talked about all offseason how the defense was ahead of the offense. The defense was ahead of the offense, and it wasn't just smoke. It was absolutely true, and then all of a sudden things are starting to click, and you see what this offense is supposed to be.
Yeah, and it's great because the defense gave the offense some time to adjust, and they won games from earlier in the year, and now the offense is caught up, and it's kind of playing both sides. But, you know, no Halloween-themed sack celebrations this week for the Smith brothers. We're okay with that, but, you know, we've seen this defense. They've bend, but they don't completely break. So they gave about 484 yards of total offense to the Raiders, but they played great situational football, 3 red zone stops. So what did you guys think of their performance on Sunday?
Well, I think bend but don't break is a good way of putting it, but what are you really saying when you say bend but don't break? You're saying that you're not playing all that well, that you're escaping disaster, right? I mean, you're giving up yards, but you're not giving up points, which is fine, but that's not always going to be the case. The sustainability is just not there. Eventually, you're going to start giving up points. I don't want to put it all on one guy, but I'll just say that I think the Packers not having Darnell Savage is a really, really big deal. Just what he's able to do on the back end, taking pressure off everybody else. It allows you to kind of get up in the receiver's grill more. You know, you got a guy on the back end who runs 4-3. I think once they get him back, they'll start to look more like the defense that didn't have to bend and still wasn't breaking. They were really good early in the season, but these last few games have been mildly concerning.
Yeah, I think if you look at it, it's kind of good news, bad news. Bad news, they put up 500 ish yards of offense, and the good news is, of course, that they were able to stop him. 6 red zone possessions, only 17 points. So if you look at it, even if they would have kicked field goals every time, as soon as they got to the 20-yard line, that's 18 points right there. So they kind of outdid what would have been expected in that situation. The 2 turnovers, and then of course the goal line stand. What they showed is that they can come up with big stands when they need it most. And even when you're giving up explosive plays, you're hustling down the field. We saw it with Jair Alexander a week ago when the flea flicker play, him hustling down the field. Will Redmond made a huge touchdown saving tackle that saved a touchdown and allowed 2 plays later for that Derek Carr fumble to happen. So they're hustling and they're stopping it when they need to do it most.
I agree. All right, guys, kind of looking at this game as a whole, it's time to talk about who dropped the ball and who got the game ball. So Marcus, we'll start with you down there. Who dropped the ball in your opinion?
So in my opinion, it was the defense, specifically against the tight ends. And I know, Andy, this was your key to the game last week, defense in the middle of the field. It wasn't there, and it was a long list of guys. I know Josh Jackson got beat for a touchdown in garbage time. I think B.J. Goodson got beat for Darren Waller's first touchdown. But all I know is this. You break down the numbers. When you give up 11 catches for 172 yards and 3 touchdowns combined to one position group, that position group being the tight end position, that's a problem, and guys weren't doing their jobs. The defense in the middle of the field has got to get better because that was really their first big test of the season by an opposing tight end. Darren Waller's having a heck of a year, but you cannot allow one guy or one position group to take over a game like that.
Totally agree. All right, well, let's put a positive spin on things and kind of wrap up Week 7. So, Andy, who got your game ball this week?
We talked about Aaron Rodgers already. Of course, Aaron Rodgers would get the game ball, but I'm not going to go basic here. I'm going to give a little bit more of a complex answer, and that's the offensive line. I just think when you have a day like Aaron Rodgers had, there's a lot of moving pieces around that. Aaron Rodgers had the ability to step up into the pocket, and a lot of that was due to the protection in front of him. They have 5 guys consistently who can pass protect. That's one of the first times in a long time in Aaron Rodgers' career that he has that. Elton Jenkins and Billy Turner have been massive additions. Kudos to those guys for keeping Aaron Rodgers clean throughout the entirety of the game.
Love it, guys. Great analysis about Week 7. All right, there's more to come on GBN as the Packers hit the road to take on the Chiefs. We'll preview that matchup next.